Okay, we're going to do an unboxing and initial setup of the Matricom GBox MX2. I've gone ahead and set up beforehand a power cable, Ethernet connection, and HDMI connection here. We've got our power, Ethernet, and HDMI. And then I've also got two AAA batteries for the remote because it does not come with batteries. Alright, FedEx delivered it not too long ago. Let's open the box and see what's inside. First thing is we have a quick start guide. Let's set that aside. Then we have the unit itself right here in a protective covering. Let's take it out of that packaging. Let's have a look at it here. Okay. So here's the top of the box, GBox MX2. The front of it, there will be a little blue LED that'll display when the power's on. Let's rotate it to the right side of it. And on the right side we have an SD slot and 3 USBs. And as we continue to rotate around to the back side, we have a 4th USB, an SPDIF port, AV, an HDMI port, Ethernet port, and the power connection. And we'll continue to rotate a little bit more, and this is what would be the left side if you're looking at it from the front, and all that's on this side is just some air vent holes. Okay, so there's the box itself. We'll set it over here and open up the rest of the box. What else do we have in here? Okay, we've got our remote, which we're going to need to put batteries in. Let's go ahead and take it out of the plastic here. Set it over here as well. And then in the box we also have a user manual and then 2 cables here. So the first one here is an AV cable. We're not going to be using that because we'll be using the HDMI connection. And then we have the power cable here. So we'll pull it out. Let's set this box out of the way. Okay. Go ahead and do the setup here. I'm going to set this camera down. What we're doing here. So first of all, I will just go ahead and put the batteries in the remote. 2 AAAs. There we go, it's good to go. Then we'll just hook up the box now. Start by hooking up the HDMI connection. And the Ethernet. And then we'll go ahead and plug the power in. Alright, once the power's plugged in, get that blue LED that turns on the front. Let's go ahead and watch the screen here. Okay, Matricom GBox. A little Android display. Okay, the initial welcome screen that we come to. So I've got the remote. Let's just go ahead and hit OK on the remote. Okay, so the remote here, just a real quick view of it. Not so good of quality, but there it is. The OK button is going to be this one right here. We'll go ahead and hit it, and it'll select that next. And we'll select our language, and next. I'm going to just go ahead and set it up with that Ethernet. We could also do Wi-Fi because it has the internal Wi-Fi connection that we could use. But we're just going to do the Ethernet connection. It says there's an error. Let's see what happens. I don't know if that worked or not, but we'll see. And then we want to go through and adjust it for the screen to adjust size. So we'll follow the instructions by pushing the down arrow until we see that white border around the edge. Like that. Okay, there it is. 95% is what my screen wants. And finish. There we go, and then we'll go ahead and launch with the 3D launcher. I'm going to just select always. And there you have it. The initial setup is done. Now from here we could go on and play with all the different settings and different apps, but that's it for this video. Thanks.